Good luck, drivers. Let's race. Okay then, so welcome to Dorset Model Car Racing Club this afternoon. Saturday afternoon, and we are indoors racing RC cars here at Dorset Model Car Racing Club. I'm Alan, chairman of the club. Thank you again for tuning in to watch this YouTube channel. If you could please like and subscribe and share the videos, that will help the channel to grow and get the message out there, and hopefully a few more people into the RC hobby. So fantastic effort from everybody today. We have finished qualifying and we are about to go into the finals. Qualifying then has finished, and we have got mini stock. Top qualifier for today is Steve Bennett, and fronty class top qualifier is John Pryor. LMP 12th top qualifier is Michael Bolt, and the LM GT3 top qualifier of Mark Thomas, a new racer for the club today. You can see, backed by popular demand, we have gone with the Primer Felt GT carpet. So we are back with the grey today. It went well last week, and we've decided to get this one out again. So awesome track layout again today. Really appreciate everybody's help setting this up. So that there is our pitting area, and you can see a fantastic bunch of people. Great community, great effort all round, volunteers, every one of them, fantastic company for a nice afternoon, especially on a rainy day like today. And as I say, it may be August, but we have got a wet weekend. So, with plenty of rain outside, does mean for a good turnout here. So there we are then, we've got 32 cars on track today. Really great turnout, really great people. Awesome effort getting all this set up on a Saturday afternoon for some really enjoyable racing. Let's get on with it then. Here's the finals, let's race. So marshals are ready then, and drivers are ready. Grid formation, mini stock, B final today. We've got Del Goodchild on pole position, followed by Catherine Bennett in the 2 spot, Sam Cox in the 3, and Harry in the 4. Good luck, drivers, let's race. So all drivers off and running then. The first place spot of Del, we haven't seen him for a while at the club, but nice to have him back today. And likewise for the Bennett Racing team, we've got all 3 of them out in force today. Catherine here we see as car 2 coming down the main straight. So as they come round then to complete lap 2, we've got Del as the lead car there in the white and green, followed by Catherine Bennett, the second place car in the Bennett Racing colours, coming along the short straight in front of the driver's stand. So 1.5 minutes gone then. As we see Del, Catherine, Sam and Harry is the race order. So only the second time out for Sam. Running the Tamiya MO7. So change of leader then to Catherine. So Bennett Racing is the lead car then. She slight slide there into that corner. Managing to pull a gap now from Del. So on the main straight then for lap 6. The gap between these two is 1.76. So on the main straight, Catherine Bennett and Del Goodchild, we've got the 1 and 2 very close together. So a bit of a moment there for Catherine, allows Del to catch up a little bit. So we've got 0.6 is the gap between these two now then. We've just gone 3 minutes into this mini Stock B final today. Oh, and a mistake for Catherine, sees her nose first into the bot dot. As we look at the lead car now then of Del Goodchild as he comes around this top section and through the hairpin around the last corner, then onto the main straight for Del. He's a new leader. That's 4 minutes into this one. 4 minutes into this one. If we could have drivers for race 2 getting ready. So the mini Stock A final. You guys are up next. So Del coming round in front of race control here onto the straight is your lead car. So 20 seconds left then. So the battle between 1 and 2's opened up. As long as Del doesn't make a mistake on this last lap, he's going to take the win for the mini Stock B final. As we watch him come round in the white and green then with a couple of corners left. As he avoids some traffic, and he's on his roof. Oh, he's on his roof. Is Catherine going to make it through? So very close. She comes up the inside, and I think she's got it. Oh, not quite. Another close finish. Some good racing there with Del and Catherine. A slight error puts Del on his roof, and Catherine couldn't quite get past. So 0.22 then was the gap between those two. Good racing there. If we could have your cars on the table then, please, and out to your corner marshal points. Okay then, so marshals are ready and drivers are ready. We've got race 2 mini Stock A final here at Dorset Model Car Racing Club today with Steve Bennett on pole position, followed by Kieran Thomas in the 2 spot, Henry Bennett in the 3, Aaron in the 4 and Frank in the 5. Good luck drivers, let's race. All drivers off and running then. The familiar Bennett Racing colours, it's nice to see them back today after a short period of absence. Oh, I think that could have been Henry. So as they come round to complete the first lap then, let's see as they are across the loop. We've got Steve in that top spot still, straight off the grid, followed by Frank, followed by Henry, followed by Kieran, followed by Aaron. So the top 5 cars then in this mini stock A final today. Looks like we've now got a Bennett Racing driver on 1 and 2 spot. So across the line this time round then, Steve Bennett is your lead car, followed by Henry Bennett in the 2. So good lead now then for Steve as we approach the first minute into this race. So 4 minutes to go. Nice to see the Bennett Racing team back on the M Chassis class. Just as a reminder, we do have the M Chassis Cup coming up. So September through to December, once a month, we've got the M Chassis Cup 2025. Hopefully one of you can challenge Rob Steele for that trophy. We saw some good races in the M Chassis Cup last year. So the lead car then on the main straight, followed by second place. Some smooth lines around this infield. Smooth driving lines for Steve Bennett as he comes around onto this top section. Final corner and main straight, lap 6. So he might not have the fastest lap on track at the moment, but he has certainly got the consistency to hold everybody behind him. So as I say that, Henry takes over the lead spot. And they're coming up to some traffic now. Oh, on a complete roll there for Henry, I think. So the 1 and 2 then, as they come round to back marker. I think, Frank, you've got the lead 2 cars on you there. So racing for position then with the Bennett Racing team. Sandwiched between, oh, good move up the inside of the back marker there then. So main straight, Bennett Racing, still got Steve and Henry in that order. So door to door they were momentarily there. They've got a car on its side. Thank you, Marshall. Oh, and a bit of a problem. So Henry now up to the top spot. So we see him leading this race then for the mini stock A final. Henry coming around this top section. Oh, as he's on his roof. So Steve's going to get it back again. Some great father and son racing there as we approach 4 minutes into this race. Steve's got it back again. So change of leader then. If we could have drivers for race 3 getting ready, please. Drivers for race 3. That is the Fronty B final. Sorry, you guys are up next for the Fronty B final. Steve and Henry now with 0.67 between these two. With 30 seconds left to go. If they can keep it clean, Steve's going to hold on to this. Oh, is he? Henry's closed right in on him there, so let's see how they go round. Could be the final lap now. So Steve and Henry then along the short straight and keeping it tight through the infield, nice and smooth as they come round. We've got Steve, we've got Henry, and a slight mistake there as he was about to try and push his way through. Steve takes the win. Henry second. Looks like we've got it. Marshall's ready then, looking sharp. We have got drivers looking ready on the stand for this Fronty B final with Sam Exton on pole position, followed by Adrian in the 2, Clive in the 3, Stu in the 4, Mark in the 5. Good luck drivers, let's race. So all drivers off and running then. Nice clean start for everybody there. Some fantastic results through qualifying today, some very close racing. So nice to see some extra drivers coming to join us today. So we've got Adrian Webb that's travelled a long way to race with us today in the fluorescent yellow car coming down onto the main straight now. So car 2 of Adrian Webb. Really appreciate the support. It's been a little while since we've seen him at the club, and he's always a fantastic guy to have here. So 1 minute gone then with Sam Exton out in front, followed by Adrian, followed by Stu. So very close racing during qualifying, as I say. So as we approach 2 minutes into this one, all drivers keeping it clean, fairly well spread out. At the moment, we've got Sam Exton leading this race. I'm surprised he's not made it into the A today, but as I say, very, very tight and close times through qualifying. So Adrian now is your second place onto the main straight. And we've got Stu now on the main straight in the Kodak livery, the orange fronty car there is your third place, followed by Clive. Only a short distance behind there. So we've gone halfway and we're going to keep going. So 3 minutes then, 3 minutes gone, 2 minutes to go. So a mistake there then for the lead car, sees him on his roof slightly. So 4 minutes gone. So if we could have drivers for race 4 getting ready, please. So Sam Exton then is always has been a very consistent driver, keeping it smooth, keeping good tight lines then as he comes around onto the main straight again. So as I say, it's nice to have Sam back on track. So 10 seconds left. And that is time. Okay then, marshals ready and drivers are ready. Let's do this. We've got the Fronty A final here at Dorset Model Car Racing Club with John Pryor on pole position, followed by Alfie Exton in the 2, Thomas Pryor in the 3, Sean McFarlane in the 4, Harley Young in the 5 and Bradley Bolt in the 6. Good luck drivers, let's race. So all drivers off and running there. Nice to see John Pryor back on the top spot as they have a bit of coming together. So the first pink car then that comes across the line I think is going to be John, followed by his son Thomas. Alfie 3rd, Harley 4th, Bradley 5th. So let's see what it's like this time round then. So swapping and changing as they were that last lap. We've now got John, we've got Alfie, we've got Bradley, we've got Harley. So Harley Young then putting in some fantastic results just lately, both here at Dorset and at Weymouth. Lovely family to spend the afternoon with these guys. As we see Harley now down into 4th place in this A final for the Fronty class. So just gone 1 minute. And the lead car of John onto the main straight now in the all pink, followed by Alfie in 2nd and Bradley in the yellow car is your 3rd place. So 1, 2, 3 is John, Alfie and Bradley. One and a half minutes gone then. John's putting in some smooth laps there, corner by corner. He's making his way around as there's a mistake for the 2nd place car of Alfie. Allows John to open the gap up a little bit between the 1 and 2. Harley's got past Bradley as well, so Harley up to 3rd place as he just comes together with a marshal. Looks like Thomas is making his way back through. Wow, this is getting close. So dicey there then, so we've got Alfie, we've got Harley, we've got Thomas, we've got Bradley. So we're only halfway into this race, remember. John's pulled a bit of a lead now. Thomas is looking up the inside of Harley then in the middle there. We've got Harley. Thomas tries to make a move, catches the rear end of Harley. as they keep it clean together. Bradley sitting back and watching these two young juniors having a good battle between them. So Harley hits the wall, Thomas hits the side of Harley. Thomas out in front and Harley rolls it, so Bradley manages to get past the first one. As we see Thomas onto the main straight. The way Harley's been driving just lately, I do not think he will be accepting that. I think he's going to be challenging still, as he doesn't let Bradley get away for sure. Bradley's keeping it tight and hits the bot dot, and Harley clears that position. So Harley has got Thomas in his sights, I reckon. We are coming up to 3.5 minutes into this race. We'll see what the gap is as they come round. But Harley in this blue, white and pink car. So here's Thomas sending past race control, followed by Harley. So less than a second between those two. Then is a 0.8. We could have drivers for race 5 getting ready, please. You guys are up next. So drivers for race 5. We are 4 minutes into this one as we see John Pryor back on the top spot, leading the field as he comes round this top corner onto the main straight. So John Pryor then lap 13, followed by Alfie, who is 5 seconds behind now, and young Thomas Pryor in 3rd place, with Bradley and Harley still battling it out. So a mistake for Bradley. So 20 seconds left then from this Fronty A final. So John on the main straight then for his final lap, showing us he's not forgotten how to race as he comes along the short straight in front of the driver's stand in the all-pink Fronty, through the infield as he makes his way round, lonely out in front as he comes round and across the loop for John Pryor taking the win. And 2nd place across the line then, Alfie Exton. Thank you, drivers. So that was John taking the win of the Fronty A final this week, followed by Alfie, Thomas, Harley and Bradley. If we could have your cars on the table then, please, and back out to Marshall, the corner marshals, to realign the track. So grid formation then on the main straight, as we are ready to go for race 5, the LMP 12th A final here at Dorset Model Car Racing Club today. We see Michael Bolt on pole position, followed by Paul Ash in the 2, Thomas Pryor in the 3, Rob Steele in the 4, Reese Cooper in the 5 and Andy Boren in the 6. Good luck, drivers, let's race. So all drivers off and running, looking sharp. Thomas Pryor making his way up to the 2nd place already. So we see Michael in the orange, Thomas in the blue and green, and then the light orange of Paul Ash then is a 1, 2, 3 as they come down the straightaway. So a little bit of a lead there on lap 1 for Michael, as Thomas and Paul are having a battle already around this top section then for Thomas and Paul Ash as they come across the line. Very, very close together. 0.1 just between these two. Very, very experienced driver of Paul Ash, just sitting patiently waiting for Thomas to open the door. Any opportunity for him to come past, and I'm sure he will. So Thomas being very defensive as they come almost together there as the bumper to bumper around that corner. So the top 3 then, as we're a minute into this one, with Michael Thomas and Paul. A little bit of a gap now between Thomas and Paul on the main straight. These three racing each other at Weymouth last night, know each other very well. So keeping it clean then, keeping it clean onto the main straight for Thomas and Paul in the 2 and 3 spot. 1.5 minutes gone. Paul's not giving up as he makes a look up the inside. Almost. Thomas goes wide. Can he make it? So they're still in the position of Thomas and Paul then. 2 and 3, and a mistake for Thomas allows Paul to capitalise on that one as he comes through and in front of race control then for taking the second place. He's got past. He was patiently waiting for an opportunity, and he sealed that move. So we are approaching halfway into this one then, as we see Michael, Paul, Thomas, Rob and Reese. So it takes a lot of skill to drive these LMP cars. These guys have certainly been doing it a while. So Michael on the main straight then is the lead car as we approach 3 minutes in. Thank you, Harley. As second place got stuck there on the bot dot, allows Thomas to catch up on that one. So we might see another battle between Paul and Thomas. As Paul Ash in the light orange then on the main straight now is your second place. So 3.5 minutes in then. The lead car on the main straight in the bright orange. And second place now on the main straight of Paul Ash. So if we could have drivers for race 6 getting ready, please. The final racer today for race 6, the LMGT3 class. You guys are up next. We have got 30 seconds left of this one as we see Michael on track in front of the driver's stand there. Thank you, Rob, as he makes his way past some traffic and onto the main straight. 15 seconds left. Okay, marshals are ready then, and we've got the LMGT3A final for today with Mark Thomas on pole position, followed by Lee Young in the 2, Paul Bravery in the 3, Mark Ivey in the 4, and Steve Elford in the 5. Good luck, drivers. Let's race. All drivers off and running. So they make their way around for the first lap then, and across the line we see Mark Thomas holding that number 1 position. Lee Young is battling in second place there. A slight mistake from Mark as 1 and 2 come down the main straight, fairly close together. So this bronze and green car on the main straight then of Mark Thomas is the lead car for the LMGT3 today. We've not seen Mark at the club today. New drivers are always welcome. So we've not seen him here before, and it's first time out for him. So a lovely gentleman in the lead here of Mark Thomas, followed by Lee Young, Paul Bravery, Steve Elford and Mark Ivey is the top 5. So the LMGT3 Class N is looking popular. If you want to know more information about it, please check out our video from last week, and you will see some links there to the story behind the class and the rules they're trying to work with. So the BRCA doing a lot to put this support class on. We are coming up halfway into this race then. Lee Young has made it up to the top spot on the main straight now, followed by Mark in second. So I think I must have missed that. Doesn't look like Mark's going to let him get away. So thank you, Mark Ivey. So on the main straight then we've got Lee Young is the lead car, 3 minutes in. So coming up round this top section, thank you Steve. So the gap now between 1 and 2 then as they come across the loop. We will just have a look. Lee Young, Mark Thomas, there's a 1.5 second gap between those two, and we've got 1.5 minutes left to go. So we'll see if Mark can close in on Lee as they come round this final corner onto the main straight. How are we looking that time round? He's closing that gap down. So Mark Thomas then is doing all he can to gain some time as they come round. We'll see what they're doing now. So they are looking closer every lap. Mark Thomas is dialing it in as tight as he can, and Lee Young is going to need to start being a bit defensive on the corner then as Mark makes a look up the inside and doesn't quite have the speed to get through there as they come round the infield and round this top section, and a slight mistake there for Mark. So 25 seconds left, 20 seconds left. We've got Lee and Mark and Paul is the 1, 2, 3. So will they get another lap in? So we see Lee then in this yellow, white and orange on the main straight. They both get this final lap as they come round with less than half a second between them then on the trackless. Oh, and a slight mistake there for Mark. May even have broken something. No, body tuck. Oh, a slight body shell issue. Okay, thank you everybody. So that was Lee Young taking the win, followed by Mark Thomas, Paul Bravery, Steve Elford and Mark Ivey. So thank you, massive thank you to everybody. If we could all help to pack away, it would be really appreciated. Please keep an eye on the group chat and book in as soon as you can for next week. I really appreciate your attendance today. Have a safe journey home. Okay then, so that is us done for another week here at Dorset Model Car Racing Club on a Saturday afternoon in Poole, Corfmullen, Broadstone. We're over at Corf Hills School in Poole. So we had some fantastic racing again today and really enjoyed the afternoon, especially when the weather is like it is outside. We've got a wet day out there, which is unusual for August, but there you go. It's one of the benefits of us racing indoors. So indoor racing all year, every Saturday afternoon, and what a fantastic hobby to be involved in. So that really is a highlight for me for this week, is just the community spirit and the pleasure that we've had here this afternoon racing RC cars. Brilliant people, brilliant community, brilliant club, really good afternoon, and the help that goes into supporting this community club from all of its members is just fantastic. All volunteers, and I have no idea what's just happened there. Oh, look at that. Bradley gave me a gimbal, I don't know how to use it, or whatever this selfie stick thing is. But yeah, thanks for that, Brad. Anyway, we're all packing up and I need to go and get on with it. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Please tune in for next week. Please like and subscribe. Please share. Please do all that stuff. Yeah, I'm Alan. This is Dorset Model Car Racing Club and we will see you next week. Thank you.